Good morning, Carla. Torin trailed off, mumbling to himself. He changes his female body into his male one and heads downstairs. Last night, he had a nightmare, so he slept in the bed with Carla. They were both girls, so it was fine. Carla certainly didn't mind the close contact. Torin makes his way into his room and changes into some androgynous clothes, half awake. He changes and goes downstairs to see Soren. He's gluing somebody's shoes together. Torin takes a step closer and examines the shoes in question. He suddenly knows whose shoes they are, but he keeps quiet, knowing the situation will solve itself. He turns around, facing away from Soren, and mentally counts to 3. Soren. Alan's booming voice yells, sending shivers down Torin's spine, but leaving Soren unfazed. Alan grabs Soren by the back of his collar, carries him out like a car, and plops him outside, slamming the door shut behind him. Good morning, Torin. Alan smiles widely. Torin just shakes as a response. Carla rushes downstairs and instantly asks Torin what he wants for breakfast. Don't bother cooking today. I'll just have cereal, thank you. You already did enough for me last night, so don't worry about it. Torin smiles. Alan and Soren look angry and upset, assuming Torin meant that he and Carla did it last night. All 3 of them have gone to every base with Torin. All 3 of them have dated Torin. Soren even almost married her, but that didn't pan out. Torin eats his cereal quietly, 3 sets of eyes locked on him with every spoonful. He only gets through half the bowl and just sighs. What's wrong, Torin? Carla asks, but Torin doesn't answer. He just dumps his food out, puts his bowl and spoon in the sink, and heads outside to start his day. Carla, Soren, and Alan all follow Torin outside for his walk. Torin hates being followed, hates being pursued, and hates all the attention, but he just keeps quiet. He doesn't want to disappoint anyone, so he just rolls with it. He only wants one lover, but every time he decides which one to choose, another one seems like a better option. He's trapped in the middle with no escape, and all he can do is just sigh and fake a smile, hoping this will all sort itself out. He goes down to the local electronics store, Dick's, and changes back into her female form. Hey, Dick. Long time no see. She smiles at Dick. Oh, hey, Torin. He smiles back, but it's obvious that he's a bit mad that the 3 of them are with her. Dick's electronics store is your average store in the city of Kidopia, Opia. It sells very cheap knockoff items of famous brands of smartphones, laptops, and other electronic devices. However, this store isn't your average Kidopian store. It's owned by all men who do unspeakable things to any woman or female-bodied individual who dares to wander into their store alone. Torin once got unspeakable things done to her, and was even held captive for a few days by Dick himself. She was put in a bikini and thrown out on display, chained up to the side of the store with a sign inviting all the horny, middle-aged men to come on in and buy a new phone. Dick loved to throw women out in a bikini. It always attracted more business. The men saw the girl, noticed the store, and decided that they needed to update their current laptop model or get a new phone. Torin was treated awfully by that man, being locked up in a cold, dark room from closing time to opening time for 3 days. She hated every minute of it and still suffers mildly from it, developing a fear, and attraction, to being abused in a relationship. This man treated her awfully, and yet she still stopped by every so often to say hello. To most people, this would be a shock. To Torin, it's normal. She just loves to be friendly. She didn't report them either, partially because she's scared and too nice to, but also partially because the police already know. They've received many reports but are too busy dealing with Soren.